What's up, guys? We're making a video on installing our 3-part 5th gen subwoofer enclosure. A lot of you have ordered. I've got a friend Brandon's vehicle in the shop here. We're going to be talking about disassembling this, getting rid of the storage pocket. We have to make a cut here. We have 4 10mm bolts. Now, we actually only need to take out 3 back here. A seal plate, 2 more 10s up top, hidden behind that guy. This guy comes out. There's some hardware behind there. Seal plate needs to come out. 14mm seat belt bolt, as well as there's going to be 2 14mm underneath this pocket, right down in there. One more 14 under here. Now the seat is free. There's actually 2 10mm bolts hidden behind the seat release latch. Once the panel's out on the bench, we need to remove the pocket. Okay, there's a bunch of Phillips screws on the back that you need to take out. After your pocket is out, make sure you take out these 2 screws, and then this piece comes out. Then you're also going to want to take out the inverter and power point plate. We have a replacement that moves them slightly, so we need to get rid of the cut on the plastic. Needs to basically connect these mid sections, cut out this section all the way to the zenith of the pouch there, of basically the crease, and then we need to trim out a little bit up here. We've got 5 tabs to remove. This guy here, this guy down here, 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 and here. We have to cut those out, hopefully, and also remove any rat's nests. After these tabs are out of the way, the rear chamber of the enclosure should slide right in. They come with a bag of hardware. I like to start with the top 2 brackets are going to go into the factory subwoofer mounting holes. First, so put those guys in, hammering them in tight. This enclosure needs to be flush with this plane, nice and even, all the way against this edge. Next, you'll take 2 of the 1-inch screws, and they're bevel washers, comb washers is what I call them. Make that enclosure nice and flush. Hammer it in. with your other 2 wood screws and cone washers. We'll do one down low. And it doesn't matter where you put it, you're going to be screwing in to the metal flange. After you have these guys installed. Okay, now you're going to go your self-tappers with star washers right into the metal flange. Nice and solid. Now the interior trim panel is ready to go back in. Reinstall all the factory hardware. We got our power plate inverter replacement. Moves these guys over slightly so they're still accessible with the enclosure assembled. You're going to want to pre-drill it. These little bevel head screws will come in the package. Your inverter plate is in. We're going to install the speaker mount piece. It also molds into the trim panel to give it a nice finish. So we'll install this now. So we're now going to get ready to mount the subwoofer. Basically, this trim panel sandwiches our interior panel to the anchored enclosure and basically squeezes these layers together to seal it up. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to line up these guys, make sure we're straight with this seam up here. Give it a pre-drill. Give it a pre-drill. Hammer that in. That's going to be temporary. That's just so this will stay put so you can now mount the subwoofer. Okay, I just used one of the 8. You get 8 2-inch mounting screws for the subwoofer. Okay, now that your subwoofer is installed over the first trim panel, you are ready to install the final trim panel with the grill on it. You do that by mounting the 6 3-inch screws that we send with the hardware kit. So we'll do that now. Now we're ready to install our cosmetic windows. They simply just have some sticky tape on the back. Our enclosure comes with enough speaker wire to make it to the seat release latch location, and that's a great place to connect your wires. You can do quick disconnects. We like to solder and heat shrink everything, so I'm going to do that now. All right, once your speaker wire connections are done, you're ready to reassemble the vehicle. So that's what we'll do now. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for installing that 3-part subwoofer enclosure. We got the JL Audio 10W6 that this design was built around. You can use other JL platforms. We've been using some Focal subwoofers in it as well, and yeah, pretty simple. So there's our end result, guys. We got the back all reassembled. Okay, just got a floor mat to go in. That's it for installing our 3-part subwoofer enclosure that we've shipped out to you guys. Hope this video has been helpful. Please do not hesitate to reach out to us via email, via Facebook, Instagram, whatever it may be, if you have any questions or you would like to get your hands on one of these guys. Thanks so much.